man. I'm feeling your breath here.
Sorry, it's just no, man, it's love. It's love.
Love,
It's
man.
love. It's
It's
love.
you,
It's love.
it's me, it's us that makes the world go round. Alright. You didn't come here for nursery rhymes, you say. Welcome back to the Bypass podcast. Is someone's phone ringing? Someone's phone is ringing. This man is playing GTA over here.
Yo, man.
It's okay. Alright, what's up? Why are you pointing? Yeah, you can put the heads in.
You can put the heads in, but yeah. Behind the scenes, we have Ghost.
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 Oh yes,
Ghost.
oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Ghost is here with us.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, but, man.
Say.
No, but they know me, actually. They know me. Ashwin Adams is not the best, the greatest.
Yeah.
The guy you see on TikTok. You know what I'm
The guy
saying?
you see on Instagram.
You know what I'm saying?
With so much statements.
Too many.
Hope you're enjoying the episode. Subscribe, like, share, and yeah, let's get to it.
So yes, Makosi. Otherwise, how are you feeling though?
I'm feeling good.
It's just started with a light checkup.
I'm feeling good. You
Feeling
know, it's a good thing that I'm with my buddy Ashwin here. You know, we start to conversate in different.
I don't know what's going on with you. What are you talking about?
No, but then me and I'm just good. Ashwin is good also. Cause now he's asking me this question like for how many times did you ask me this question?
Like wanton boys
Wanton
to
boys.
flies, as we are to the gods.
Mm.
They kill us. You know what it is? It's at Zidane, man. When Zidane went up on the UEFA podcast, not the podcast, the UEFA award show, and he went up. Then he was talking about how the bones won't break.
Oh.
Soon it will be better. We will be immortal. I love football.
That's what it is. Football is.
That's what it reminded me of when he went off on that tangent. It just reminded me of that thing.
You know, guys. You know, Ashwin just said it's you, it's me that makes the world go round.
Yeah.
What makes the world go round?
Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is going to make the world go round, guys. I promise you. Artificial intelligence is the one.
Why do you say that?
You know what? It's dangerous, this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get into the artificial intelligence just quite yet. I don't want to get there. Just wanted to get a light checkup, see how everyone's doing. Everyone is well. Everything is good.
Thumbs up.
So yeah. Yeah, so then we're gonna spice it up a little bit. Just spice it up a little bit. So I didn't disclose this to Makosi. So later on in the episode, what we're gonna do is we're going to have ChatGPT. Like ChatGPT is our guest today. Can you believe that? Like, round of applause for ChatGPT. So what we're gonna do, right, is have ChatGPT give us ideas, right, and then we have to talk about those ideas. We have to come up with opinions on the spot. And we have to try and make it funny, of course, obviously. We don't have to try, we are funny in general, you know what I'm saying? It's the boys, you know what I'm saying? It's the guys.
Funny, the guys.
So, that's later on. So, stay tuned. But for now, what we will be doing is just conversating, as my friend said, which is incorrect, but I didn't call it out back then. You know what I'm saying? I didn't call it out.
Why do you like calling on this stuff?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, honestly,
I don't know.
It's just hating on me. But anyways, guys.
Let's converse. Let's converse. Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. Good or bad thing?
Bad.
Why bad?
Good but bad. Good but bad. Artificial intelligence, right, is good but also bad. Right? What I mean by that is the unregulated use of ChatGPT, or not ChatGPT, but artificial intelligence is in general is a problem. Guys, we have to regulate these things, right? The government needs to get involved. Okay, a lot of people, you know, they say this whole society is actually anti-government, which is sad. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
If you think of it, forget the artificial intelligence for a second. 90% of the youth don't vote in South Africa.
Why don't they vote?
Because they think it doesn't. Now 90% is not accurate, right? It's not factual. I don't just have stats up here. It's called hyperbole, right? I'm being hyperbolic. So what was I saying?
Why don't the youth vote? You're talking about
the youth. Yes, the youth. The reason why. Sorry, I'm gonna.
There's so much stuff.
You know what I'm saying? The mind is over. It's overworking. So yeah, the reason why they not is because they don't trust the government, right? And that's a problem for society, because if you don't trust the people that you have put in charge, because whether you vote or not, it matters, but it only matters when you do vote, right? When you don't vote, it does not matter, right? You're not voting is the same as voting for the person that wins. It's the exact same thing.
But
It's the exact same thing. So what comes is the trust of government is the problem, and it's a problem for the society because if you don't trust the people that you have put in charge by voting or not voting, right? Not you, but in general, you, the population, including me, right? Us as a South Africans, if we don't vote, right? Um, yeah, the country will be problematic. We will have an anarchy. We will have an anarchy.
honestly, do you think we vote, or do you think they rig the votes?
Makosi, I don't think they rig the votes.
Why don't you?
I don't think they rig the votes. But then again, you can't put anything past politicians. You can't put anything past them. I'm sure if you give a politician, a choice between eating and him eating the food or him giving it to the hungry person, he's gonna eat the food. Right? Politicians they're not to be trusted, right, guys? These people will come on, they'll come on TV, they'll sound like this. Load shedding is over, it's finished, right? And in the middle of the press conference, the lights will go off. That's what will happen, right? That's what will happen. So you do not trust politicians, right? We're gonna build a library. Yes, but where's the books, right? You build the building, but there's no books. There's no service delivery. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. The government is interesting. Politicians don't trust them. Don't trust them. When this Gator McKenzie on Paisani, all of the colors they're going that way. You know what I'm saying? But don't trust these people. He might be doing the work now. When they get into when they get into what I call the heyday zone. I don't call that. I don't call it that. I literally just made that up. I made the heyday zone, but it's where you get to this amount of wealth and this amount of corruption that no one cares anymore. So let Gaten get some success. Let him get a little bit of success. You will start to buy some.
Such a statement Ashton just said there.
Yeah, no, yeah. With these people, with the politicians in general. I'm not just picking on Gaten.
Politicians talk, but no act.
No act, no action.
No action.
I've never in my life have I ever thought, oh, but Jacob Zuma actually changed my life. I
never
never actually thought that. I never actually thought, you know what, Jacob, he actually did something to impact me. They do nothing. All they do is pass laws that they don't even enforce. Right?
I have a question for you now. I have a question for you. Do you believe in free education? Do you think this whole saga of free education is a must?
The education, yeah, free education. I do believe in free education. I believe education should be free and accessible, right? 100%. But however,
canceling out the whole segment that he just said now.
I'm not gonna cancel, right? Okay, let me say however. Let's say but. But is a bit strong. However, right? If you want a certain type of education, let's say you want to go to Wits, right? We'll just use Wits because that's number. Let's say UP, right? You should pay to go to those places. Yes, you should. You should pay to go to those places because you're not paying for the academics, right? You're not paying for the knowledge. You're paying for all of the other things around it. So I believe that look, in general, when it comes to money, I have a bit of a problem with money in general. I think that money is the number one thing that has destroyed our society.
Money.
From its inception. But you know, my mind could change. Maybe I become a millionaire. It's not destroying anymore. I'm getting the hands. It's not destroying it. I'll be destroying it at that point. You know what I'm saying?
But I have a feeling that the free education shouldn't be the whole motive.
Okay.
Because then, how would you pay the teachers? How would you pay? How would you maintain the building of the school in a way, right?
Yeah.
So now people want to have free education, but they don't want to,
Yeah. Did you stop?
like if you want to maintain a country, guys, money is needed.
Yes.
Money is money.
Yeah.
They make money there, God.
Yes, as the Bible says. You know what the Bible says.
You go to read.
Well, I'm gonna bring out the Bible. Even the last episode I said don't bring out the Bible.
But then money
Yeah.
money is playing a
It's
huge
needed.
role. It's
Yeah.
needed, guys.
It's
That food that you're eating now, man.
Yeah.
That house that you live in to maintain it, man.
Yeah.
Those books that you get,
It's money.
man. The whole free education thing shouldn't be a thing, guys. Remember, nothing is for free.
I don't know if it shouldn't be a thing. I already told you I think it should be a thing.
No, you told me it should be that.
You say it shouldn't be a thing.
It shouldn't be a thing.
Okay, alright.
It shouldn't be a thing, guys. Like, think of it. The time.
But why though? If we're talking about teachers, right? Teachers are not necessary anymore, right? So teachers aren't necessary anymore, right? AI, right? I'll go back to AI, right? Guys, look, everything when we discuss these things and anything that we're gonna discuss, it's we have to think of future wise, right?
Yeah.
So future wise, what you need is you should be able to have a government that is able to give the high quality education for free, because it happens in many countries, like in Australia, education there's some free, even in America. College, to go to a college, I don't think people don't pay to go to colleges. Like you only pay for now the universities and things like that. But colleges and the colleges that they speak of in that, I don't know anything about. I could be lying to Marcos through my teeth. I literally could be lying to everyone right now. So the Americans will tell me, right? I'm a South African, right? Me, I know what's happening in the Kasi. I don't know what's happening there in America. But let me continue and lie. Let me continue with the lie, right? So yeah, so what happens is free education. Like education is free to a certain point, which I was talking about. So if you want to, so we need a government that is functional, right? We need a government that is functional, because what happens is even at our government funded schools, like a lot of times the funds aren't allocated. Right? Sometimes the funds take time to come in, and the school actually has to run on the school governing body. It's called the SGB, and they have to actually run on the funds that they, as a school, have raised. So it's quite damaging. And in terms of the education as a whole, I don't think that I believe that it should be free, but I don't think we should be focusing on that. Making education free is not going to better the system. Currently the education system in South Africa, and I think in general, is flawed, right? What I've noticed is that children, what happens is people, all they do is they go to the school and learning stops there. And then they go home and forget everything that they learned at school. So that's damaging, because remember what learning is something about repetition, it's about exposure. The more you repeat, the more you learn. Right? This is when you study, when you practice math, you do the same sum over and over to get it in here. You learn by repetition. Now some people have other ways of learning, but the number one way, or the best way to learn, is to repeat something. You repeat something because humans are what they call habitual, right? We like habits, right? We instinctively or intrinsically, bad word, bad use of the word there.
The words are coming out.
But yeah, so we like habit. So the way you form a habit is by doing something continuously, right? Like I have a sex habit because I do it continuously. I'm destroying them out here. Destroying them.
The destroyer.
The destroyer. Joking. I'm joking. It's a bit of a dry season. I won't lie to you guys out there. It's a bit rough. You know what I'm saying?
The salt is kicking in.
You know what I'm saying? It's a bit full. The tank is a bit full, right? This is the only time I want my tank to be empty. I need to empty the tank. I need to put my nozzle somewhere. I am completely joking, right? I am a Christian, right? Sex before marriage is bad.
A Christian expo, guys. Anyways.
Paul, we still good there, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so I said his name. I'll cut it. I'll bleep the name out.
Don't worry.
Sorry, Ghost. Sorry, Ghost. You good there, Ghost?
Yeah, okay.
You're chilling with the GPA.
So, as you said, habits.
Habits, man.
You mentioned something about habits, right?
Yeah. So the thing is with that, what we need is learners to take learning outside of the classroom.
Yes, that's true.
That's what we need to do. We need to take them outside of the classroom, and learning needs to. What happens is learners, they come to school and they learn only in the classroom. We have to kind of engage them on a more deeper level in terms of reach.
Reality.
In terms of reality.
Like business studies.
Yeah.
They should be.
Business studies should be more inclusive. Right? There's a lot of concepts that they've taken out of this. Like there's a lot of things that to do with the curriculum itself is problematic. I mean, we're teaching children to do a friendly letter. Like we're teaching children to do ancient.
Like ancient.
Like when last of these guys, you know what
we should
we should have social media classes. We should have classes that warns against the use of social media.
Yeah.
That's what we should have. We should have something that teaches us what cookies are, right? The only thing that does that is cat, right? And not everyone is going to choose cat, but we need to make it more accessible. We need to teach our children more about the technology. Because yeah, these guys are you get the Tweezies, you get all of these weirdos. These are the people that were born from people that are they're not educated. You just get some idiots, just some stupid people that just. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to be a society of stupid.
Some of them don't even know AI.
Yeah, these Latweezy men, so I don't think Latweezys have ever heard what AI is. Like, I don't think Latweezys worried about AI. They think it's a new song by Playboy Carti. Yeah, it's a new one. Eh? They worried about the Playboy Carti AI. That's what they worried about. Like we talk about the Drake, the Zulu.
The Zulu. And everyone knows about that. Funny how they know about that, right?
You sure we still got it, Paul?
Yeah,
We're still live, now.
Yeah, everyone knows about that Drake AI, but guys, it's time that as a youth, speaking as a president, if I speak like this, as a youth, we have to be innovative. We have to grow out of like I'm asking personally, if you are watching, every minister that's watching out there, it's time for us to grow. Let's not stay on the same level, guys. South Africa, as you said, is known as the Europe of Africa, right?
Yes.
The America of Africa.
Yes. Yes.
But are we like that, or are we the same? Are we the same as the other African countries? Because if you look at Nigeria, if you look at the likes of Congo,
Kenya.
Oh, even Namibia.
Namibs. Shout out Namibs. Hey, the hands, oh my lord. The Namibians, they say, oh my lord. Oh, but I know, shout out there. We'll be visiting your country soon. Soon. It's high on the list.
So, with them, they're implementing technology now.
Yeah.
To an extent that South Africa is losing it. South Africa is becoming the Africa of Africa. The Africa of South Africa. In that way. They're losing it.
Yeah. No, South Africa's on a decline. We're on a decline, and whether we like it or not.
Apparently, I don't know. Do you know this thing about grey list? I don't know about grey list. I don't know whatever grey list means, but it means that we're in a rabbit hole.
I don't know what grey list means.
I don't know what
I know what it means to blacklist. But
grey list, we don't know.
I've been on the blacklist before, got some debts and all. I've been blacklisted.
No, but then future, South Africa's future isn't looking good.
No. Future-wise, it's not but that's why, as a youth, I feel like we have the capabilities to change it. Like we're sitting with all the skills that is needed for a better South Africa. Right? We're sitting with it. But the problem is, it's the mindset. Right? It's a mentality thing. And some of it can be chalked down to just ignorance, but some of it is actually people are just they're actually just deciding to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? We're already here. We might as well just continue to take our grapes. We already have load shedding. We'll just be grateful when we have it like once or twice, but we will not revolve. And South Africa, it's sad. It's sad to see that this generation just we lay down for everything. Right? We don't. Like, we come from people that like greats. Like we had Steve Biko, we had Nelson, right? We had Katrada, Ahmed Katrada, we had Winnie. We had these guys. We had some solid guys. The problem, I lose you with Katrada. Then you were like, hey, Katrada, who's Katrada? You never been to Katrada Park?
No,
It's a colored community. Shout out Katrada Park. So I could shout out there. But yeah, so what is happening is we're weak as a youth, and it's sad to see. It's really sad to see that we don't stand for our morals anymore. We just let things be, right? And that is why we need to be educated with the dangers of social media. So yeah, as I was saying, we just get brainwashed. We just brainwashed from a young age. We need to teach our youth.
Social media, whatever you see on social media, don't believe it. Okay, believe it, but to a certain extent. That billionaire that they see, they think they can do it in one day. But that billionaire isn't telling them that.
Yeah.
Hey, my bro. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 4. People want to go from step 1 to step 10 already. Must go.
Yeah.
Face.
It's like us. Like we now must now start. We must not give up because we don't get millions of
Millions of
views.
views.
You know, that's not a good way to approach life.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key, guys, and that's one thing that we would like to preach to you guys. Like to get it in the heads, like just be consistent in whatever you do. Like, you want to be a drug addict, be consistent. Be consistent. Right? You want to be an alcoholic, consistently drink. Right? Don't know. I'm joking. I'm joking, but consistency is key. Like if you want to be a better human, you have to be consistent in the healthy habits that you form.
Yeah, that's
You have to.
Stating facts.
Yeah,
facts.
so
You just
But now you talk about these people like having these steps, right? They want to skip the step. They just want to be rich. Problem is it's prevalent throughout the society. It's seen throughout our society. And another case of it is these OnlyFans, right? Our OnlyFans is preached to our daughters, right? I don't know why I sound like a soppy. I sound like a grandfather.
No,
we must teach the youth,
you
our
point
daughters.
facts.
Sound like I'm an old man. I got years on me. I got experience.
Yeah.
When did I grow up?
But stating facts, though.
But it's true. No, it's true because what's OnlyFans, guys. You know, I sent the video on the app. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Prepared.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, so with this thing on Piers Morgan. So we were talking about this OnlyFans came on. Piers Morgan seemed like he was something a little bit for that one. He was something heavier. He just seen some racks. He thought he was at Wooters. That's what he thought. He said, "Oh, who this? Wooters, who this?" He said. But yeah, Piers he interviewed this OnlyFans, and this OnlyFans person, her name is Al, something like that. Wouldn't mind it if you had a podcast one day. I really would. Hey, shout out, dude. Shout out. I'm all about it, guys. I'm all about it. But yeah, as I was saying, empty the tank. Don't keep a tank full, boys. You become like this. OnlyFans, yes. So OnlyFans is bad. Because what happens is the average person at OnlyFans, or the average money that the OnlyFans model makes is guess $180. $180 per month. Per month. $180 per month. Put it in perspective, we're looking at 18 rand. Okay, we'll round up to 20 rand. 20 times 18, right? That's a lot. That's a little money. Right? I don't have to know math to know 20 times 18 is bad. About 3,600 somewhere there. So you realistically will be looking at so first of all, it's not worth the money, right? What comes with OnlyFans? Stigmatization, right? Ostracization,
For the people
right?
who don't know
Ostracization, and leaving. I'm just gonna say leaving-visation, right? People leave you, right? They don't want to be around you. You're an OnlyFans. You're a sex worker, right?
But is it considered as a sex work?
No, it's sex work. Yes, it's sex work
so?
because you're selling sexual things, right? It's sex worker. What's a sex worker?
Oh, define sex. What's sex?
Sex is what you are. So it's easy. It's a form of. I don't exactly know how to explain what sex is. It's either you're male or female. That's how I understand sex. In this context, maybe. What we do? Give me your definition in this context. Because you don't think it's sex.
I'm not thinking it's sex work.
They're prostitutes. They're prostituting themselves. Prostitution.
Selling themselves.
Because you're selling yourself. It's what you're doing on OnlyFans. You're sex work. You're a sex worker. You're selling yourself.
But
you're selling yourself for monetary gain.
They're selling themselves also.
Which marketers?
No, I'm saying like let's say you're a celebrity, right?
Yeah, but which celebrities are OnlyFans? I only know of.
Oh, we're talking about OnlyFans.
Yeah, I only know of Rebecca down the road on OnlyFans. I don't know of any celebrities.
No.
There is no Rebecca that's on OnlyFans. I'm just joking.
If you're there, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Shout out. It's called Bypass Podcast Unhinged. That's what I'm naming that version. It's called Unhinged.
No, sex work. Okay, if only.
Yeah, no, sex worker.
Sex worker. Would I call it sex worker?
You don't believe so? Why? What separates it? What separates it?
Maybe I'm taking sex as a a thing where you engage with someone else and like exchanging reproduction, some sort of thing. Yeah. But And then there's the six that you mentioned, your gender,
Mm.
male or female.
So what's your confusion?
My confusion is that I wouldn't call it sex work. You just,
So then, what's the difference between them and a prostitute?
a prostitute has like,
Maybe I shouldn't say prostitute. Lady of the night. Let's say lady of the night. Let's say lady of the night. Maybe we'll
No.
get banned for that.
A prostitute engages with someone else, right? Physically, and then the OnlyFans is virtual.
But what is being sold?
Their body.
So what are you selling on OnlyFans? But why are people buying?
They just want to see your body.
Exactly. What? Okay, so I could pay a prostitute to
Just
just
to
look
see
at the
their
body. Does that make her no longer a prostitute? Then what is she called then?
Nah.
What is she called then? See what I'm saying?
No, it's a nude personnel.
A nude person. It's a sex worker because remember, it's you're selling your body for sexual purposes. What do you think I'm gonna do with the photo? I'm just gonna look at your photo. Is that what you think? I'm just looking.
Okay,
If I'm gonna buy OnlyFans, I'm gonna make sure I get my money's worth.
Why?
You know what? You know what? I'm beating off.
Okay, what?
I am making sure that I get my sexual satisfaction.
Okay. What's better, right? The lady of the night or the OnlyFans?
Nothing is. It's the same. That's you see. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
How
it's
is
the
it the same? How is it the same?
because you're still selling your body.
No, I'm saying for you, Ashton. What would you prefer?
But what would I prefer?
OnlyFans.
None. I would never pay. If that, the day I pay for it is, it's just, you know what I'm saying.
He's scared.
I'm an alpha, right? I howl at night. That's how much I am an alpha. I'm an alpha wolf. I howl at night. When I wake up, it's ahoo, right? You can ask Ghost over there. He loves with me. He hears the owls. Ghost is Ghost.
No, okay. Let me search up the definition of a sex worker.
Go ahead. But make it snappy.
I don't know what
So yeah,
Ashton is saying.
So my problem with these is the fact that it's selling these expectations that you're just gonna become rich immediately. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen, girls. Right? The advice that I would give to ladies that wants to get into this profession, right? You have to be very good looking. Right? You have to be very good looking. Like you have to be a 9 or a 10. I am not going to pay for an 8. I'm sorry. The consumer does not want to see 8s.
Okay, so sex workers are adults who receive money or goods in exchange for consensual sexual services or erotic performances,
Exactly.
either regularly or occasionally.
What was that? Erotic performance. What is an erotic performance?
I don't know.
It's not sex because clearly they said sexual relations before and then they went on to say erotic performances. Right?
Okay.
You can break it down like this. Erotic meaning anything to do that is to do with the stimulation of your being. Right? That's what erotic is. You can Google what erotic is.
No. I'm just
No, but
listening.
just
Erotic.
yeah. So you can see that there's a distinction between sexual relations and I would still argue that if you buy OnlyFans, there's still some sort of sexual relation because you're being stimulated by that person.
Oh, it's relating to or tending to arouse sexual desire or excitement.
So arouse sexual desire, not actually do it.
Oh,
But just to arouse the desire. So basically, strippers would also be considered sex workers because they perform erotic
Now
performance.
it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
You
Because I was watching
understand?
this.
Yes, one win there for Ashton, then one win on this debate.
No, now I'm understanding because I was watching this other video. We Gold Digger vibes. So this guy never trusted his.
Are we on the next one?
Are we on the next one? This guy didn't trust his girl because the girl was a stripper, like ding. So now when he appeared to these guys who like does this thing of sexual of finding the gold digger, he said no, my girl is a sex worker. So I was trying to feel like, okay, she's a stripper, right? But now she's sex worker. Now it's making sense now. Be like, okay, sex worker is considered as strippers. Maybe there's a category for it. Sex workers, there's prostitutes, there's
but they all
strippers
fall under
sex worker. No, I'm
Getting
kidding.
it now.
No,
You're
I'm
getting it
kidding.
now.
I'm
There we go.
kidding.
See,
I'm kidding.
guys, this is what we call growth, right? Right, if you see someone's winning an argument, or if you're in a debate, sometimes just accept it, right? It's something that a lot of people could actually use because they're so stubborn. Like, just get rid of the stubbornness and actually be open-minded to certain topics. I feel like a lot of problems in society will be solved or somewhat lessened if we just listen to each other and sometimes, just sit down. If you're homophobic, sit down with the homosexual, hear what's happening there. Just hear their side. You know what I'm saying?
Put your pride
Take,
aside.
take necessary steps to be a better person because it's not cool to be homophobic and it's not cool to be racist. And it's not cool to be a judgmental person as a whole. Right? So just put your pride aside. Put that stubbornness aside. If someone is saying this is it, like Makosi could have continued to die on the hill. He could have continued to say that. Did not say. But at the time, do what he did. Just do what he did. You know what I'm saying? We can sit here and we can talk, but he's just demonstrated something that you guys can use.
Think before you ink.
Amen. Amen. Think before you ink.
Think before you ink.
Right?
Thinking is
Think
a good
before you
thing.
ink.
Listening is a good
And
thing.
also research, right? What
Research.
Makosi literally just did. He researched.
You must
Looked
know
up,
facts
just a switch,
first.
Google search.
Yeah.
Okay, especially with definitions, you don't need much with definitions. Right? You don't need like a whole science community backing up the website. It's a credible source. This word actually means this. You know what I'm saying? You don't need
I get you.
So with certain things on the internet, you have to do a deep study,
Research,
deep research. But yeah,
Don't be Mr. Know-It-All.
yeah, don't do it. Don't
Be Mr. Know-It-all, guys.
Yeah.
It will ruin you.
Yeah, no, it will ruin you.
It will ruin. If you think like I say, nah, Ashton, I know how to do this. You don't have to tell me how to do it. Ashton might know better than you.
Yeah.
And that's the problem of our generation.
Yeah. That's it. We don't want to accept that some people just know better than us.
Yeah.
Because it's simple. It's true. Like your experiences and my experiences and your experiences are not the same. So we all know something that we don't know or that someone else doesn't know. We all know something that someone else doesn't know. We all know that.
That's the thing.
And we have to realize that someone needs to pass the ball for us to score.
Someone is listening to my guys.
Follow this man's TikTok.
Follow my TikTok.
You want to be motivated? I felt motivated. I went up and I made the eggs and I was lazy to make it. I was laying in bed. I see. I'm going to pass this egg onto the pan. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass the egg onto the pan. I'm going to assist it.
No, but it's
Assist
true.
my
It's true. Ashton has something that can contribute to
Yes.
me. I have something that can contribute to him. So now we a team bringing content to you,
Entertaining you guys.
entertaining you
At
guys.
least trying to entertain.
No, we're not trying. We are actually entertaining.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
Because you're
yeah.
engaging. You're
Yes.
engaging with our content. You're loving our
We love you.
content.
We love you.
We love you.
Yes. No, but we do appreciate the viewers and we would like to incorporate you more into the podcast.
Thank you.
If you guys have ideas on what we should talk about, drop it in the comments.
Mm.
Drop it in the comments if you have ideas on certain things we could do. Drop it in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
We are community. We are family.
Family laugher, Milia. You didn't finish it.
I didn't get it. I thought you were saying, like something.
You didn't finish my sentence. I thought we were that close. I really did.
So.
But yeah, so I don't know, man.
So, guys, like, listen out there. Listen.
Listen.
Our
Just listen, it's simple as listen.
just
We're
listen.
like your fathers now. Listen.
Don't listen to reply. Listen to understand first. Get it in your head.
Yeah.
Listen to understand. Don't be that like I'm listening to Asher now and then in your head you're thinking, now I'm gonna show him this other side of me now.
Yeah.
No, take it in, consume it, be like, okay, he's saying this. Communicate and be like, nah, I don't believe this.
Yes.
I don't believe this. I don't believe. Okay, try to make me understand. Like the way Ashton, patience. Another thing.
Patience is a
Patience.
virtue. Hey, this man is on a roll.
Patience,
I'm just letting this man is going here. Continue, preach.
No. But patience is another thing in life.
Yeah.
You must be patient, guys.
You have to.
have to be. Hey,
Because what happens is you stress. You stress too
Thank
much,
you.
bro. You stress for things that you can't change.
my gosh.
You cannot change them. So that's the number one thing that you have to do. My gosh. That's my living on the my gosh. My gosh.
my gosh.
It's like, yeah, that gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. It's like someone that doesn't want to swear.
It's just it's
You ever met that one friend that just don't want to swear? Gosh darn it! God damn it! Dash, dash. You know what I'm saying?
no,
You know,
it's
these flippin' kids. These flippin' kids.
it's just hitting the like guys.
So yeah, no, it's true, man.
Mm.
It's true. But yeah, any relationship advice while you're at it?
Oh,
Any
while I'm
relationship
at
advice?
Yeah,
You must take it
no,
now.
no, 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 you putting it on me.
You
now.
must take it
No,
now.
no, no, no. Just wait. Patience.
No, but you must get it one. You
Yeah,
must get it
yeah,
one on the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
That one you showed me before the podcast. You must get it on the podcast.
So,
No, the one you showed me before, you must get that. You must get that on the podcast. You know what?
oh, we're gonna cut.
My love. You were born for me. Right? You have to come my way. As Fetty Wap, the great prophet once said, baby, won't you come my way? I have something I would like to say. But yeah, that's life. That's life for you.
Guys, if you can master this thing of the thing called patience, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Especially in relationships.
Yes, especially in relationships.
Because we're the experts. Right?
Oh, we're the gurus. They say, I'm the guru. I'm the
Oh yeah,
guru.
you're the relationship.
I'm the relationship. I've been giving advice since high school, and it worked. Look at
Yeah, it
the guy behind the camera. Unfortunately, he's not here today.
No, bless his soul. And I will not speak of a man. I will not speak of a man when he's not around to defend himself.
No.
So
How is he defending himself?
Bruce Maps, love you, love you.
No, but they guys like relationship.
But it works.
It works.
My course's advice works. Right. So listen. Whenever you get the gym, whenever you get dropped at the gym, of course he will always just hit you with those nuggets. Listen, like we told you. Listen, except. You gotta listen. This is what you need to do. But yeah, so I don't know. So in terms of relationship, I'm kind of loving the single life. I won't lie to you. Kind of loving the single life.
Why do you love the single?
The single life is underrated, but also overrated, right? A lot of people are like, yeah, single life, gotta do it, no more. But it gets lonely, right? But my number one thing for the gents being single, right? And I'm an expert because I've been single my whole life. I've never been in a relationship, ever. I've never touched a relationship. I've never seen it. I'm a virgin. Never kissed anyone. You know. So I'm the person that you need to listen to. I'm the person. Ghost is true.
Ghost.
No, it's true. Ghost. It's true.
Cut.
There's no cap. There's no cap. No cap. No cap here. I promise you, I'm telling nothing but lies. The cap is gone.
But yeah, steady facts. I personally think people are just dating now because of peer pressure.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So, but before we get on your thoughts of the thing, I was putting some bars.
Before
I'm joking, but I was saying, the single life is overrated, but you get the number one thing that I would give you, guys, the advice for a single man is enjoy it, right? Enjoy the moment you don't have, enjoy it when you don't have a woman nagging,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because that's what women do, they nag. What is this? I'm only joking, but
I'm not joking, bro. Like when a woman chihuahuas, like. I'm joking.
So yeah, I would.
That's
So,
personal.
yeah, I don't know. Because he's here, he's the hype.
No, that was personal. Never mind, continuation.
But yeah, so yeah, the women, right? The guy, just relax, right? Enjoy the moment you're at, right? Pick up a hobby, do something good for you. Start reading a book. You know what I'm saying, do some things that you can implement in future, right? What I mean is like if you want to play the guitar, start picking up the guitar. Little things, right? Something that you can improve yourself as a person while you wait. Let's not even say wait because guys can't afford to wait, right? Spoiler alert: we cannot afford to sit around and wait because ladies don't come up to us, right? As much as we talk about equality,
Okay, ladies don't come up to us.
remember?
So
Yeah, and we're back.
You're
We
back.
had a bit of an interval. I don't know what we were talking about before. What was I saying? I was saying.
What are you saying?
I'm not the podcaster of the year. Yeah, I forgot.
No,
Yes.
what was I saying?
Just,
I forgot. Yeah, we spoke about something else, man. Relationships. You're in relationships. Single life. from Single Life.
Oh yes, you're spitting something. You're spitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
something.
was spitting, but I forgot what I was spitting,
Yeah,
guys.
you were still splitting like
Yeah, I
Something
know I
about
was a
some-
llama.
So some cap about you being a virgin.
Oh, there we
yeah,
go. That's what it
yeah,
is. Yes, thank you, Ghost. Thank you for that. Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah, I'm a
Ghost.
virgin. I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
So that's what you call a Freudian slip. For those who want to know what a Freudian slip is, go and look it up. That's literally what just happened to me. But anyways, but I wasn't saying that. Man. I was saying something serious.
No, you was like your first.
But yeah, so guys, you need to just relax in your relationships. You know, just don't be in a rush to do it. Don't be in a rush.
Oh, I just want to say, it's okay to make girlfriends.
Yeah.
You get me? Because now, this society, or let me just say, this generation, when I approach a girl, they'll be like, oh, you're busy with her. Oh, you want her. Oh, you want this, you want this. Instead of saying, no, I just want an acquaintance. I want someone to talk to. I want someone like to, a friendship. Now, this, if they reject you now, like let's say, like, no, you say you're friends, and then this generation will be like, oh, you got friends on. Imagine, you got friends on. Back in the days, guys, male and female used to be friends. There wasn't this thing of like, nah, I'm going for her, I'm going for her. I know, but we're going in the wrong lane.
Okay.
We're going in the wrong lane. You have to engage, you have to network with people. Now, yes, you can say build a relationship, yes, a friendship. But now don't put it to that extent that now we have to be in a relationship with that person that we engage with, especially a girl.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. These guys are too thirsty.
You're
What they call too thirsty.
Yes.
Right? Every single girl they see, that's going to be a relationship. So basically, guys, don't be horny all the time.
Bro, literally, I'm thinking of it now. 13-year-olds are even having sex now at this moment.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna. There's not a podcast where we talk about.
No.
But there's not a podcast where we talk about kids having sex.
No,
Unfortunately,
I'm just saying.
we have the wrong podcast, Makosi. We do not talk about children engaging in sexual activities.
No. I'm taking it in this way. Listen to me, actually. Listen.
I'm
Yes.
listening.
Listen.
Sorry, listen.
So now, if you think of that, where is our generation going if such is happening? Our future, is it in good hands?
Yeah.
Our government only cares old ones. Yeah.
I know what.
Yeah. Oh, you know,
I'm a Zulu man.
Oh, it's a Zulu man, so it's some power. Yeah. But it's only old men. Old men don't want to give up their power.
Sure.
The government doesn't want to give up their power. The youth. Who's the youngest in the government in South Africa?
But I don't know. That's the thing.
You see, if we search now,
We'll find out.
we
We don't even know.
We don't even know. That's how bad it is.
The last leader I remember of the youth league is Malema.
That's the thing. What's happening?
Who's the leader of the ANC youth league?
We don't even know.
Who's the president?
Probably Uncle Beanie.
The cool uncle. Probably uncle. But what's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening? They're becoming old. Technology, home affairs nowadays. They're offline. The youth with what's this? The youths that are intelligent.
Yeah.
They're taking their intelligence to another country, overseas, Europe, Australia, and thing. Poland. Let me just say African. Yeah. No.
You were in the zone there. I knew it was going to take some time. Poland. Yeah.
Poland in there. Wow. No, but then, guys, I don't know. What can we do? Because Africa now, the old people want to hold the continent to themselves instead of giving it off to the youth.
Yeah.
And us as a youth, we also scared because now it's a bloodbath.
Yeah.
If you become a politician, if you're young and then you send in some threats like, dude, the country is loving you, they will shoot you. They will definitely shoot you.
100%.
I'm saying this, they will shoot you, but they won't.
Because he's offering himself to be shot first.
No, I'm not offering myself.
They're gonna come for you because you're exposing the secrets.
No, because it's facts.
No, it's facts. I told my uncle once. I told him, you know what, boss, I want want to go into politics. And you know what he said? He said, if you don't know people, they will take you out. You need to know people. You need to know people, and you have to have some leverage on them. Because if you don't have leverage, they're going to.
This is where I love this. You know Robert Greene, right?
Yeah.
Robert Greene with the psychological psychological tricks or like
Yeah, no, I know, yeah.
I'm looking for that word, bro. Seducing.
Yes,
Seductions. He's good with that. I like what he said in one of the podcasts of with Steve.
Steve Wood.
No, Steve. I don't know his surname, but Steve. I don't know.
That's
Diary of the CEO.
CEO.
Yeah, Diary of the CEO. He once mentioned something.
No, shout out Diary of the CEO. Quality podcast.
Thank you.
One day we will get to that level. Don't worry.
Steve.
But look, that's not our vibe.
Yeah,
we're not serious. We don't sit there and talk about serious.
There's moments we're serious and there's moments where we joke. Like we think of it. Like if you invite us, we're gonna make jokes.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Elon Musk. We're gonna diss you. You're gonna have to come with some fights. You claim to be the meme lord. You claim to be this meme god.
It's kicking off on Twitter.
But Elon. I almost went off on Elon. I respect Elon. I do. But you need to, buddy. You know, it's as simple as this. Charity begins at home. Right? Your country is going through a disaster.
He won't. Let me tell you, he won't, bro. Africa is a symmetry, as they said.
These billionaires. If we could eliminate billionaires, the world would be better. If we could get every billionaire in a room and bomb it. I'm joking. Right? I do not advocate for violence, but I'm just saying. No, the billionaires. I mean, and these insanely rich people, they don't care about the where they came from. It doesn't matter your experience in
You know
Africa.
why?
It doesn't matter you had a bad childhood in South Africa, right?
You know why?
People are suffering, and you have the means to do it. I don't know your financial situation. Quite frankly, I don't care. I don't count nobody's money. I don't count nobody's pockets. Shout out Chisel Adonis. I'm just Adonis. Sorry, not Adonis. Adonis. Chisel Adonis. Good quality, not a good documentary. I'm gonna play for you that. I'm gonna play that with you. I might even link it. But yeah, Chisel Adonis said something. He said that, these guys they don't care about the community. You have to start at home, right? You have to. People are suffering. People are dying out here. You have the means. I don't count anybody's pockets, but you must have something. You must be able to do something. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you are currently doing, but maybe it's not enough.
That is not.
Maybe it's not enough.
Because honestly, if we were to put it in that way, he would help with the load shedding. But anyways, it's not.
We don't need Elon.
We don't need
Elon Musk. Like, we are South Africans. Like,
if we end this off, did you know there's a TV that can power itself? Invented by
that's what I'm talking about. This future in South Africa.
Not in South Africa. Out of South Africa. No, sorry. But think of it. No, I'm bringing this. And you know what happened? They shot him.
A TV that could what? Talk, right?
No, a TV that can power itself.
No electricity.
No plugging it in the socket.
How is it possible?
How is it possible? I'm gonna show you.
They shot him.
Bro, they killed him.
That's sad.
They're killing Africa is killing our youth because they came up with this invention.
Sad.
Did you know? I'm on a roll to the other side.
I don't know about this. I love it.
No,
I love to see.
Did you know? There's this guy who can like the radio sound waves or something. Dun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they call it, but he could. Okay, let me not lie. But it was something that, to an extent, that America took him in, and how they're using him to build America.
But Americans are both of the. I can't say the word. No, I can't say the word. But the people that killed a lot of people that were part of a religious group, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking about Adolphus. Yeah. Adolphus, are you there? Are we not?
2 seconds. Okay, yeah.
Right. So Adolphus, right? The U.S. is built of those people. So what happened at the end of the war? This is all known. The U.S. and specifically the CIA and the Defense Force and all of those men and those organizations. Don't know why they have so many organizations also. CIA, FBI. Because what's going on there? The people are still being shot, they're still mass murders, but we have the CIA, got the FBI, right? These are the people that are destroying the country from within. Americans,
Beware.
beware.
Beware. It's within you.
So, as I was saying, it's built of those people, right? So when the war ended, they took the top scientists from them and hired them in America. They gave them refuge and they hired them. And actually, I don't know if it's the founder of the CIA or someone was actually one of those guys or something like that, right? This could be a conspiracy theory. I could be talking absolute grass. Google it! As I once said on the podcast. Google it, boy! Google it!
Google it! But then, yeah, it's one of the laws of powers, you know?
So the future in South Africa is looking bleak. The future for humanity is not looking all that great. Artificial intelligence is going to take over. ChatGPT, we will do the ChatGPT segment, but I'm feeling a bit tired now, won't I, you guys? I'll be talking very long. The ChatGPT segment will be done soon. So we will have a full podcast running. We'll have the full episode run by ChatGPT, our director. That's the next episode. So I bid you farewell, guys. I hope that you guys learned something. You know, the topics were always scatterbrained as usual. You know, sometimes we don't make the points as clear as we should. But we're learning. And we would like to welcome you on this learning journey with us.
Yes.
So we appreciate your presence being here. Of course, anything you would like to say?
Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Finish with that.
Amen.
Done.
Thank you.
Dank u.
Alright, get it on the laptop.